Hey guys, in this video I'm going to cover what you can and cannot do on a new LeTV phone. So the topic I'm going to cover are installing things such as the Google Play Store, rooting your device, trying to get the Xposed Framework, and much more. What I'm going to say here covers all three variants of the LeTV phone. This includes the Le1, the Le1 Pro, and the Max. They all run the same operating system and share very similar things. So first off, to answer one very dying question is, can we install Google Play Store? Well, the reason why you want to install the store is because Chinese phones don't have Google Play by default, and this is probably the main problem with Chinese-made phones. So the answer, I've been playing around it for around a week, and I actually did manage to get the Google Play Store running. So right now it's running up pretty well. And this actually involves a very quick process, and I will make a tutorial on this later. In terms of Google stuff, you got your Google, Google YouTube working, your contact sync, and everything else functions exactly like a Google phone. Next up is the launcher. So if you notice here, I actually have a different launcher, and this is actually the Nova launcher. So this is pretty much what a lot of people love using because it's kind of very lightweight and you can change a lot of the buttons and layouts and stuff. So this answers the question of whether you can get rid of a lot of the LeTV icons or stuff that people seem to be very concerned about on the user interface. Also, you got your launcher here. So if you're used to having a launcher on your Android phone, you can definitely get a launcher by installing your a different launcher system here. So this answers this. So next up is root. Root is actually really easy to do on this phone. It takes around maybe 10 minutes of just reading up and installing some drivers on your computer. Once you do that, you just click a button and you pretty much have a rooted device. Right now, in terms of root, I'm using, I think, Super SU, which is pretty much the standard root. Let me show you that right here. So we got Super SU running, and you got some, basic rooted apps up and going. So it works perfectly, and it's pretty awesome. On top of this, all your rooted apps work. So I've tried Titanium backup. I've got Greenify working, and I pretty much got, I think, yeah, every other thing working on my rooted device. Next up, I'm going to talk about Xposed Framework. So this is something that people usually install after they root the device, and it gives you additional customization options on your UI. Unfortunately, I found that Xposed Framework doesn't work on this device, and the main reason for this is because this device right now uses a 64-bit processor, and as a result, the current framework, it cannot be installed here. So unfortunately, that actually applies to all 64-bit devices. That includes a new Nexus as well. And I'm sure the guys at Xposed are going to try to find a solution around this. So unfortunately, right now, you're not going to have Xposed Framework. In terms of flashing your device, right now, what's working is TWRP. So you actually, I'm going to show you that right here. So you actually have a good recovery thing working. All of these things I've spent some time doing myself, and I've done some research. Also, it's interesting to know that this is in Chinese. I'm pretty sure you can change it to English if you wanted to, but that doesn't really matter. The menu items are the same. The functionality is exactly the same. So right now, I've talked a lot about what you can do, but I haven't talked about how you do it. I'll put these up in tutorials later. So if you guys have an urgent request of how to do a particular thing I mentioned earlier, then just please post a reply below, and I'll try to get tutorials up and running as soon as possible. In addition, if you guys have any other questions about this phone, please feel free to ask me in the comments below, and I'll try to respond them as fast as I can. If you guys like this video in any way, please remember to like the video below. I am a new channel, so any bit helps. And if you really like it, please do manage to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and this is Wei signing off. Bye bye.